Hello everyone. Today we are going to see about the central problems of an economy. Any economy faces three central problems, whatever kind of economy they are, whether they are a developed economy or a developing economy, whether be a democratic government or a socialist government or any other form of government, a government or an economy faces three central problems. These problems are what to produce, how to produce, and for whom to produce. Let us see the first one, what to produce. What to produce is what kind of goods have to be produced, whether to produce consumer goods or capital goods, whether to produce one particular good or whether to produce many goods at a time. And if so, if they're producing many goods, how do they allot their resources? So when they are producing, how many goods are possible to produce? Example, if an economy decides which consumer goods like rice, wheat or clothes etc. have to be produced, or which of the capital goods like machinery, equipments etc. are to be produced. Similarly, in an economy, it has to take choice between civil goods like bread, butter and war goods like guns, tanks, ammunitions etc. And how much to produce, in what quantity to produce, that also the economy has to decide. The next problem is how to produce. So this is the selection of technique. What technique has to be used in production? Either to use labor intensive techniques or to use capital intensive techniques. Suppose an economy has decided to manufacture footwear. Now whether they have to use cobblers, that is laborers in the manufacture of footwear, or to use industrial machines in order to produce footwear on a large scale. Otherwise also, any developing country would go in for more of labor intensive technology because labor is available in abundance in developing countries. So these economies would go in for goods or production of goods where more of labor is being used. In developed countries, they would use more of capital intensive technology. So they would produce goods using capital intensive techniques. And the third one, for whom to produce. What kind, that is in a economy, different people are there, whether to produce for the rich or for the poor. If they are producing for the rich, what kind of goods have to be produced for the rich? If they are producing for the poor, what kind of goods have to be produced for the poor? The poor people would usually prefer everyday essentials like food grains. And for the rich would go into more of durable goods, more of expensive goods. And if they are producing for both of them at the time, at what proportion they have to produce? The rich are always less, the poor are always more in a developing economy. So, for the poor people, what are they going to produce and how are they going to produce? And for the less rich, what are they going to produce? So all this is how an economy decides. Each economy takes decision according to its situations. All economies do not decide in the same manner. They decide in their own manner. So any economy has three central problems, that is what to produce, how to produce and for whom to produce. And this has to be decided by that particular economy. Thank you.